brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, they'll run. He has this down to the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Handoff to the back. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Vegas!
Working from the gun, Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Vegas!
Williams to throw on 3rd. He finds a doomsday downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
And he'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. They go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Another throw here on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 13 yards.
Let's go now.
They send a tight end in motion. Now a give on the counter. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They give it to him again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's go.
4th down, pass coming. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways for a student.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Complete right side. He has it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Even 5 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On play action, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
If you're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Williams with 3rd and long. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's going to throw it again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. First and 10 from the 32.
That's another Chargers first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sticking to the air here. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and 1. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Yes.
First down throw by Williams. Diving right side. Got it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cut out left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Odunze's got it right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be first down Chicago.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage. kid. I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Here's a return from the 7. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
At the 43-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
At the 43-yard line.
Now here's Williams. That's completed right side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch him just in time to prevent the 1st, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. He'll throw it. Brings it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. He's away from one. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Chargers.
There's a dive up the middle. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Another carry for him. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. Hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. And now they get it back just one snap later.
And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
27 yards.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
It's his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Hand off now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Off the play fake, Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Romaduze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on. That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Trying to push this past the marker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Connects downfield on target to Burton. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bears 31, Chargers 17.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air now on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Back to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan, hauling a heck of a souvenir. All still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Brought in. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. George Pickens, the touchdown. Crucial moment of the game here as the Chargers try for 2. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Vegas! Punch forward! Guys, yes!
Williams on 1st down. This is Loveland working the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready, set!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Loveland. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Just turn a good play into a great play.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
What is up?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Drawing up the design keeper. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Hey, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.